Hey guys, I want to talk about a tasting note. I actually just finished drinking this one. Recently had Angel's Envy on the podcast. I've talked about a couple of their bottles. Let's talk about one more. They were nice enough to send over their Angel's Envy 10-year cask strength, and this 10 year is a little bit different, right? So if you kind of go and listen to the podcast, you'll hear explained what I'm calling 10 year. They're not necessarily calling it 10 year, but it's 10-ish years old. And it has to do with their use of secondary barrels and what they're doing there. But this particular bottle is cask strength. It was 122.6 proof. The price on it is $150, so it is a pricey bottle. Let's kind of talk about whether we think it's worth the dollars or not. And I won't bury the lead too much. I think this is a really, really good bottle. And if you're the kind of person that has no problem spending $250 on a bottle, this is probably an easy buy for you. If you do have a problem spending that kind of money and you see it out at a bar for 20 or 30 bucks for a pour, probably worth trying. I think it's a phenomenal whiskey. But we drank this 3 different days, 3 different sets of glassware to try to eliminate any palate bias that I might have based off of what I consumed that particular day. And so the first time through, the nose on it was plum and oak and dark sugars and soda. There was a lot going on, which you sort of expect for a 10-ish year old whiskey. I like older aged whiskeys, probably stop around 15 years, but somewhere between 10 and 15 seems to be the right place for me. The palate on it the first time through was a brighter fruit to it, maybe stone fruit of some type, but not quite as dark as plum. And there was still some dark sugar kind of floating around in there, but maybe not from the fruit side of it. And then the finish was chocolate and dark fruit cake. And maybe chocolate is a note for either a pirate or a flavor of charred chocolate, right? Hey, maybe we'll keep that for later on. But second time through, the nose on it was like a red caramel. And that's not a thing, but that's what my brain told me. Sometimes it bees that way. The palate on it was soda and jammy fruit and some super, super sweet black tea. And it finished out with some really solid wood and jammy notes. The third time through, the nose was caramel gummy wood. That's what my brain said. It's what you get, right? The palate on it was wood and tea, and there was something herbal in there that I couldn't quite place. And the finish on it was chocolate and barrel spice, and maybe there's some chocolate in there as well. Maybe that's what I'm getting there. So I really enjoyed this pour. If you live in this part of the state and you want to try it, let me know. I'll pour you up some. But beyond that, if you see it out and you get an opportunity to try it, you really probably should give it a shot, right? What these guys are doing is really, really interesting. Go listen to what Owen has to say. It's a really fun podcast, and you should go listen to that because that's what makes this possible.